Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, Jungle Faction Wars Kickoff. We are going to get down to business tonight. You guys better be super excited. This is a brand new season. I know last season with the Crips was phenomenal. Had a epic ending, great tournament. But you know what's so nice about Play Dead Live and Faction Wars is once somebody gets that trophy, once they hold it up, once they're crowned the champions, then we reset it. We get to do it all over again. Different rules, different teams, different pet. I mean, all those things come into play. We got a good one for you guys tonight. This is really good. Great bundle. I think this is probably the best piece of gear we've ever rolled out. The Warlord chest piece. You guys know the chest piece is known for big stats. Well, tonight is no different. Amazing stats on that chest piece. And it's the first ever double gem, double glyph. So I know Deadly Dime's going to be blowing up my messenger all over the place like kills. I got to have more gems. I got to have more glyphs. Well, you know what? You're getting those tonight. I got messages from you guys. Hey, thanks for all the upgrades. This has been, it's been a rough 3 days, right? I've been working on inventory upgrades, over 100 different upgrades, whether they're torsos, whether they're damage, whether they're skins. I have been working for you guys like nonstop. You know what's good about tonight? I don't have to work. I get to roll up my sleeves. I get to watch some great PvP, epic battle with the Champ's Mirror and the thorn in their side. Vox is ready to go tonight. If you guys don't believe, who believes that Vox is ready to go? Give me a 999 in chat right now if you think that they want to make a statement tonight against Team Mirror. Let me see it right now because I think Vox is fired up. I've talked to them. I've heard. I've seen their gear. I've seen the strategist. I've seen all those things. And if you don't believe it, well, here is a special message from the one, the only messenger of the Lord. He just wanted to say something to Team Mirror tonight. Something along the lines of, Mirror, we know you guys are really good and you're probably going to beat it. No, it's not what he said. That's not what he said. Here he is, everybody. The one, the only messenger of the Lord. This is Father Ron.
Hello, Army. Father Ron here. Just finishing up my daily meditation. Tonight we start a new season of Faction Wars, and Mirror is headed into Vox's jungle. Mirror may be the champs, but let me tell you something. Vox is ready for them tonight. We are prepared, we are hungry, and we are going to win. You know, they say a jungle is typically cool and wet, but tonight our jungle is going to be filled with fire and heat, all raining down on you tonight, Mirror. You know, Mirror, you may think that you could save yourselves with a few blessings, but let me tell you something. There is no blessing stronger than the blessing that comes from the messenger of the Lord. And I'll tell you that those blessings will not be coming your way tonight in any shape or form. So, Mirror, I hope you're ready for a battle of your lifetime. Let's get ready to rumble!
Now, I got to say, I felt that passion. I mean, that's Ron. Ron went straight beast mode, calling you out tonight, Mirror. Like, I don't care how many championships you've won. I don't care what type of swagger you guys got. Tonight, you are coming into Vox territory. And you know what? It is all about the home field advantage. So let me do a couple shout outs because I know some people are fired up. I certainly am. Dow picking up a bundle and a box and finishing up one of Busy's bundle. I got you, Dow. Get your boxes reserved. We're going to sell out. Just going to let you guys know, I think we already sold 14 out of 20 boxes. So if you plan on being a part of that box opening event this Sunday, you might want to message Kel, find out what numbers are available. How about Valar? Hello, 999 Kills. Great mods, channel members, PDL players, sponsors, all super chatters, bundles, box buyers, everything you got. And Kel, give me a bundle, please. I love it. Thank you, Valar. How about Will the Bill? Going straight bundle mode for Will the Bill. Yes, Will knows all about the Warlord gear tonight. He knows about that chest piece. We got Will also picking up loaders for the Sly Bank, stocking them up a little bit. And I see Busy Bee in the house. What's up, Busy Bee? Picking up tonight's bundle and a Sunday bundle. And, as I mentioned, finishing off the box for Sheila Beasley. Look at that. The Bees picking up boxes on Sunday night. So, look, I don't think we're going to have those 3 or 4 box purchases. I don't know what's available, but if you want 1 or 2, you need to message Kel. Get your foot in the door before it's gone. I heard the Prophet's got a pretty good weapon. Also heard there's going to be another style of transport. And I also heard that Julia and Craven Light have found some buttons under the dashboard. So we'll see. We'll see what that's all about on Monday night. We got, as I said, we got some great bundles. We got a great match. But this wouldn't be a kickoff faction war if, did you guys get a chance to see Will's video? Did you guys get a chance to check that out on the Facebook fan page? If you got a chance to see it, just let me know. I thought it was incredible. I thought Will did a fantastic job. While I was working on inventory for 3 days, Will was working on a video for 3 days. So, an amazing job. Now, would you guys like to see it for the kickoff? I got it here. If you guys would like to see it. If you guys want to see it one more time, give me a 999. And before we get into tonight's bundle, now, the only thing I'm going to say, okay, whoever Will hired to do the voiceover, don't pay any attention to that scrub. Whoever he hired to talk in this video, ignore that bum, but pay special attention to all the work, all the editing, everything that Will did. I think it is absolutely incredible. Here you go. This is Will's introduction to the jungle. And I will say one thing, though. This guy is he's a lot more calm than me. I like to yell a lot. We're doing faction wars. I get fired up. This guy is a little calmer, but yeah, Will, I think you can do better next time with the voiceovers. Just saying. Here you go. As the sun sets on the crypts, a whole new era of PvP is about to take place. A scenario where the goal is not just to score, but also survive. The landscape is much different than anything our players have ever seen. And it'll take all the resources available in order to lead their team to victory. A loyal companion capable of stopping even the strongest of projectiles. Or a slow-moving companion that's as lethal as any other pet. Will Ellie rush in to stop melee attacks, or Psycho swoop in to stop a fatal shot? The boss is always within casting distance to capture a flag, and the king can steal any legendary. These are just a few of the pets who will get their opportunity to prevail in jungle PvP. But the jungle is going to take stronger gear and stronger pets than ever. A new pet like Bison, or an old standby like Legendary Faith. Will Sage get an opportunity to once again rule the jungle? Pets may be at the forefront of all your decisions, but the arsenal is stronger than ever until Blue swoops in to perhaps save the day and lead your team to victory. Yet one more example of the strength of faction wars. the jungle is about damage. It's about combat. It's about scoring. From capturing a flag to home field advantage, there are more opportunities to win than in any faction war ever created. Is your team ready to face the challenge and unlock the deadly doomsday device? Just another wrinkle in the arsenal of faction wars. More weapons, more strength, stronger pets, and a strategy unlike any other. Welcome to the jungle. Woo! Welcome to the jungle, everybody. Wow. Now that is what I'm talking about. Once again, great job to Will. Excellent. Really encapsulated everything that we're about for PvP. So you got to see it. You get to be it. Great job. I can't say enough. I am super excited about our web portal, and Will's going to be doing some of the promos to the web portal. He was working on a project called Steamlands, and I kind of asked him to put that project on hold, work on the jungle intro, and he paused it, jumped right over to this, and it was incredible. So more to come from Will, and you guys will be seeing a lot more of his editing, a lot more of his talents whenever we get the web portal, and I'm just super excited. All right, let me jump into tonight's bundle, and here's what we got for you guys. It is incredible. Kel usually tells me to talk slow, but tonight, because she's playing, and I appreciate a lot of you guys picked up the bundles well early. Here it is. So I'm going to give you these quantities, and the one thing that we do with these bundles is Kel will send out like a teaser or something along the lines just to let you guys know there's a new piece of gear. But the one thing it doesn't always do is doesn't tell you what's in the silver bundle, how many quantities. And I did get several messages after you guys got your inventory and you did all your upgrades and you're very specific, like, hey, I need this. Well, let me start out with the silver, okay? Because I'm going to give you these quantities for the silver, and I think this is absolutely incredible. I don't know that we've had this mix before, but check this out. We went all the way back to Enrage 3. So that silver bundle up there for $10, 2 Enrage 3, 2 Fury 4s, 2 Frantic 5s, 2 Insane Elixirs, 2 Majestic Meta Gems, 2 Log Lifts, 2 Repel Smoke, and 2 Unholy Smoke. And again, many of you have already bought the complete bundle, so you get everything. But I do want to go through each of these items, and I think the silver is probably a super steal tonight. Gives you just a great mix. So let's jump over to the red. With all the new Warlord gear that some of it has multiple sockets, we've added some of these really high-end gems on a regular basis. So check this out. You got Neon Red leading out. You got Berserker Glyph. Obviously, those two could fit right in 2 of those slots right there with that brand new Warlord chest. We've got Max Wax for bullets, Ravishing Rubies for your PvE gear. One thing I will say, you guys did a lot of upgrades. When you get a chance, I know you guys are super excited about the jungle. I didn't get as many fusion upgrades this past week, so I would strongly recommend that once you guys get a couple PvP matches, that you start to focus on your PvE gear again, because we're at that crossroads with the Prophet on Friday night where it scales up and you're going to need more damage. So you're going to have to give that focus back to your PvE gear as well. Some of you did, and big thanks for you guys for upgrading. Some have not upgraded your PvE gear in a few weeks. So you're going to be carrying less damage and in turn getting less experience points. So after the Ravishing Ruby, we got Max Pink. This is a big request with the base gem. People just want to get more and more base. They're afraid of the damage in the jungle, and you should be. We've got red summon skins, a lot of pet upgrades this past week. Savage 6, Max Wax for the grenades, and also the brand new Mirror Mega. That is a M45, strongest non-specialty grenade in the game. So look at this bundle. This is by bonus. This is by request. How about 4 Elysium, 4 Carbines, and 4 Max Seal Smoke? I mean, that right there is almost a silver bundle in itself. 4 Elysium, 4 Carbines, and 4 Max Seal Smoke. Max Seal's going to last you a couple of weeks there. Get over to the gold bundle, Glyph of Gore, Neon Blue. You know, you could take that Neon Blue, you could take that Glyph of Gore, the Neon Red, and the Berserk, throw it all in that Warlord, and you got a pretty badass piece of gear up there. So we've got Photon Vega, we got the Law Arrows. By the way, I did not put the Law Arrows. Only one person caught this. I didn't do it intentionally. So if you bought the bundle last week, the Law Arrows are not in your inventory. I overlooked them because it was a late ad. Valar was the one person that messaged me and said, hey, Kills, where's my Law Arrows? So yes, if you did buy that bundle last week, you have them. You can use them. The only person that they're in their inventory is Valar, because I immediately put it in when she... I immediately added the arrow when she mentioned it, but I will get that upgraded for you guys. When I enter this bundle, I'll get those 2 Law Arrows. So there's 2 more for you guys. That's the AP8. We've got Gold Armor Wax. We've got Ballistic. I know Ballistic is needed. You'll probably see more of the Ballistic in the future. There's the Arc Spark, also the Ammo Resin. And we wanted to add a little bit of firepower. So I've got 2 each of the color globs, blue, green, silver, purple, gold, and also red. But I wanted to also add an additional 2 of the red globs. So that's going to give you a total of 4. So that's a nice little bonus there. And then Photon Pluto, Balance Glyph, and I told you guys a while back, Torment Smoke is going to be really, really good. Remember the new rules tonight. Torment is you can only peel it off in round 7. So if you are tormented prior to round 7, you cannot enrage. So it is a nerf that you won't be able to enrage if it's used on you prior to round 7. Round 7, you can peel it off. Does cost you half a turn though. Dust Smoke. We got new animation for Dust Smoke we talked about. Glyph of Brawn, Max Wax for the bow, Silver Spark, Standard Ammo ×2, 2 of the Jupiters, Energy Orb. I got several Energy Orb upgrades, so more health for you guys. Great job with that. Gold Summon Skins, Max Titan. And how about this? Some of you guys have a lot of pet revives, but this was heavily requested because there's been a lot of pet usage lately, and I think people want to use more. I'm giving you 10 pet revives in tonight's bundle. That's not 2. That is 5 and 5. So that is 10 pet revives. I see Father Ron, best silver ever. Love seeing that. Holy smoke. Let's have a great match, Mir. Can we wish my brother Nick a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Nick, to you. Messenger of the Nick. Happy birthday. So yes, 10 pet revives right there. I know you guys need them, so use them wisely. And what I think is probably, you may argue that the medallion is pretty good. I think the Warlord chest is the best ever. Remember, the base stats on this are H13, D13. So this gives you an H25. You're probably like, hey, Warlord's got a lot of damage gear. Kills, where's the health? Here's your health. This is H25, D13, B15. We're adding a little bit of armor pen upgrade there too, AP6. And how about versatility of not only whatever gems you want to put in it, but also whatever glyphs you want to put in it. Double glyph, double gem, first time ever. Warlord continues to exceed expectations. And you know what? I got to get the one, the only, the legend. Let's not forget. I know after the finals, you guys are probably like, Kills, what's going on with Tiny? Is he disappeared? Is he still playing? Is he still the best tank in the game? Well, Tiny's here. Just don't forget. He's always going to be a badass tank. I see gold for football. I see Will picking up a bundle for Ray and Craven's finishing it. Look at this. Sly just got recognized. So we got Deadly Dimes, picking up gold for football. We got Shaman Sheila picking up birthday packs for Crazy L. Tiny is making a statement. Tiny said, y'all better not forget about Dre. And as I said, Will picking up for Ray, Craven finishing it. So that's like a 2-for-1 special right there. I mean, lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. Big. I was about to ask this question and we'll get into tonight's match. Because I know you guys are a little nervous. I just wanted you guys to relax a little bit. It's a new battle. So, and it's a loaded question. But I'm only asking it because I think it's amazing. How many people really, really love the synergy between the pet skins and your gear? Of getting that pet and being able to take that pet skin and immediately applying it to a piece of gear and bumping those stats up. And I'm going to tell you, I know you like it because I probably got about 50 of the upgrades were probably Warlord skins added to the upgrades. So it was just unbelievable. So Warlord gear is the most amazing thing. You know, when you think about it, like the Warlord gear gives you the pet bonus and the pet gives you the gear bonus. It's just so, as I said, so synergistic and just an amazing combination that I knew this season, and part of the reason why I did it this way is because I wanted the gear to last you guys a little bit longer, to last through the whole season. So you got these amazing pets, and if you don't know what it looks like to own it all, this, everybody, is what your stable looks like right now. As of the minute, look at this. Take a look at this. There's your 5 Warlord pets down at the bottom. Diesel, Nitro, Octane, Petro, and Crude. And then if you look at the gear, Warlord Helm, Warlord Mask, Warlord Gloves, Mask and Gloves brand new. Look at the gem sockets in that medallion. Look at the glyphs in that ring. And then look at the gem glyph combination. So whereas you had 12 sockets in the last 12 pieces of PvP gear, look how many sockets you already have in the first 6. Is that 10? But it's not 10 because the other ones have 1. That's 12. You already have 12 sockets right there. You already have in the first 6 pieces as many gems as you had in the whole prior set. That's how good the jungle is going to be. So hopefully you guys are really, really enjoying the gear. I'm having a great time with it. So let's get down to business. We could talk Father Ron messages. We could have Will videos with Kills voiceovers. We could talk bundles and gear. But we got a match to get to. And I've got the starters booked. So if somebody pops in now, I can't change the lineup. But I am going to ask all, and if you guys could do me a favor, everyone else just please stop typing. I want all the starters right now. Kel, B-Dub, Samurai, Moonshot, Cat, Mist, Eric, Ron. All 8 of you, get your buffs in really, really quickly. As those buffs start coming in, then I need Trigger, Rocket, Football, Flyrod, Nixie, Julie J, and Amanda. Go ahead and get your buffs in. And for those of you keeping score at home, and many of you are, check out these bundle pickups tonight. Moonshot, Cat, E-Beach, B-Dub, Amanda, Sheila, Jim, Valar, Jules, Dimes, Trigger, Mist, Bones, Craven, Kel, Ray, I saw Dow up there. I saw Will up there. So those are the people that messaged Kel. You can see all the other players that picked up loaders. Oh, do me a favor too. Check. I sent inventory out several days ago, so you guys have plenty of time. Make sure you guys are checking your loader counts and checking any low stock items that you use on a regular basis. That's why we want to put those requests out there. I had multiple days to check your inventory, and we still had a couple mistakes in it, but I appreciate you guys looking through everything. All right, let's get those upgrades. Get those upgrades. Pre-match buffs. All right, while we have players with the pre-match buffs, let's see. And remember, guys, loaders actually went up. Eric, we'll talk about that later. But you also get 100 loaders. So the price of loaders did go up, but they doubled in quantity. But no worries. Let me go over the rule changes once again, just in case you guys forgot, and then we'll kick off the match. So I know we talked about this before, but remember, no longer 4 blues. You can only have 3. 2 psychos, 2 Martys, and 1 Ellie can be played. Points for killing your opponent went up from 150 to 200, and the second kill is worth 250. Flag stayed the same. 150, 200, 250. Pre-match buffs. Go ahead and finish those up. Portals. There's only 1 portal. It's mind, body, and soul. A win in that is worth 200. Defensive points stayed the same. Blessing blocks are random at the end of the match. And home field advantage will be shown shortly. All right. Here we go, everybody. The time has come. It is 9:25. We're going to get into it. Here is the jungle, and here is tonight's starting lineups. And I will announce home field advantage. All right. And now the starting lineup for your Vox Vaticans at defensive position. A man of the clergy, Father Ron. Going after Father Ron in the defensive position. For Mir, we got Moonshot. Going second for Vox is the Deacon, Eric Beach. Going second for Mir is Kel in the bomber position. Going third, Mist, the strategist ninja. Going third, making her starting debut, Samurai. Going fourth for Team Vox is Cat. And finishing it out, that's right, your 3-time defending champion, solo champion, doubles champion, and faction war champion, 3-time MVP, B-Dub. And tonight's pre-match buffs, Team Vox has decided to go first, and they will be implementing the boss net, which means any boss cast, the first boss cast, at Vox's flag that they're guarding will take 3 turns to cap if it ever caps. So they are going to try to slow down the flag, everybody. All right. Let's make this happen. Father Ron, you got 15 seconds. Match is underway. Father Ron, you are first to go. Let's see what you have in store. All right. Father Ron going to mainstream. And I love he typed it the right way. Father Ron sending his boss over to mainstream, making some noise early. Dust smoke to the bomber area. An unholy arrow to Kel. Woo! Look at Father Ron getting crazy. Ron been doing a little homework. Dust smoke to kill. And also unholy arrow coming in. Let the unholy arrow hit or get rid of it. And then we will go over to Moonshot once again. If you guys see something that doesn't make sense that you don't like, simply type the word challenge. We will stop it. Try to do it as soon as possible so we don't disrupt previous turns. And just for sake of keeping the game going, if there's something that you want to stop, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to roll. We're going to let it hit. So Father Ron is going Unholy Arrow to Kel, and that is going to remove the insane elixir. Kel is no longer insane. Damage buff removes. She does have absorption, so taking no damage from the arrow. But I don't think Ron was interested in damage anyway. Looks like he's got a game plan. All right, Moonshot, you're up. Moonshot, I'll give you 15 seconds. We got Ron taking mainstream. We got Moonshot first to act. Kel with no insane elixir. And surrounded by a little bit of dust. Give Moonshot 15 seconds. And then we will go over to the Deacon. Moon is going to go balls to their flag. So it is going to, look at that, it's going through the boss net. Going to slow it down. All right. Moon's sending that over. We know that will cap in round 4 if it caps at all. He's going to go SP3 because he doesn't want Eric Beach to have a boss. No boss for you, Eric. Going to drop a pet repel for himself. Got to take care of oneself too, Moonshot. And he says, you know what? How about we throw some dust over to you guys too? Battle of the Dusted Bombers. Each bomber standing in dust means they're going to be dealing 25% less damage. So balls to their flag, steal a boss, drop some dust smoke, and go pet repel for Moonshot. All right, Deacon, you're up. Not sure if the dust changed your game plan for tonight, but we'll see. Deacon is no longer an amateur. He's got a full season under his belt. He can still qualify for Rookie of the Year this year, but it's a brand new season. I'm already thinking about the Max Awards. And remember, everything you guys do tonight goes toward the voting of Max Awards. You could get the Move of the Year. You could start padding your stats. You might be an MVP candidate. A lot of players on this field. Mist is like, give me that MVP. Get my name in the running. I see you, Mist. Samurai's on the other side like, you know what? I'm the best ninja here. Give me the MVP. Summon Nitro to Kel. All right. Nitro is going to give the Deacon a seal. He's going to drop some unholy smoke to get rid of it. Look at that. That's a veteran right there. He knows. He doesn't want that. And F4, he says it's red Nitro, by the way. A little extra pop there. So, Kel, you got red Nitro coming over to hit you. And the Deacon is going F4 St. Patty loaded to the wall. And he's insane, by the way. So give it a second. We'll resolve a little bit of damage to Kel. Eric is a warlord, so he's getting a little bonus action. All right, they're going to hit. Kel, that red Nitro, that's a lot of help. Taking you down to 89. And the F4 St. Patty. Here we go, everybody. First, you know what? This will be a trivia question later on. Who took down the first block in the history of the jungle? The answer is the Deacon. Insane Eric with the F4. Let's see how this wall is damaged in the jungle. Strong walls or weak walls? Black. Green. Green. Blue. Deacon getting the F4 bonus. Getting the insane bonus. Very nice shot to start out the game. Getting Vox on the board. All right. Let's kick it over to Sane Kel in the dust. So, Kel, we'll see how sanity works for you. I don't know. I'm used to you being insane. But let's see what you got. Kelson at 89. Everybody else at 100. 2 bosses out right now. Eric was not able to send his boss over to the opposing team's flag because it was stolen. Kel is going to go Nitro to Ron. He's going to give her a seal. She likes the unholy too. So she's getting rid of the dust smoke. And she's going to go E3 Larvae loaded. Now, stronger grenade, less of a potion. She's gladiator, but no insanity. Team Box, let it hit or stop it. Stronger grenade, lower potion, gladiator bonus, no insanity. Ron says, you know what? We ain't going to sweat it early. So they're going to let it hit. So wall A. Black. Green. Green. And you don't get the blue, but you get some of it, Kel. Not quite as strong as E-Beach's hit, but you do damage the blue block, just not able to take it down. It's close. All right, let's kick it over to the strategist, Mist the Ninja. Mist, you're up, your first turn of the jungle season. Let's see what you got in store. We got Mist, and then we got another. We got Ninja battling Ninja tonight. Mist versus Samurai. Sensei versus pupil. Missed sending boss over to their flag. They stole Eric's, but Missed steps right in. She's going to drop a seal. And Missed, who is under the effect of insane, is going to go Blue Spark St. Patty fully loaded. Now, no potion. She does have the elixir, and she goes Blue Spark. Followed up with the St. Patty. We are going to let it hit. Missed is going to go. Oh, that's not Missed. Let's go. Blue. Blue. A little bit of damage to red. Not much. You do manage to chip a little corner off that red block. That's it. All right, so I've got Missed with the seal, playing a boss, going St. Patty loaded, and then we kick it over to Samurai. Samurai, then Cat, then B-Dub. And we'll have our first round of the jungle officially under our belt. Samurai, Cat, and then B-Dub. And let me resolve the damage to Ron as well. Kel, I missed your damage to Ron, so I'll double it up here. No need to challenge. I got it. I gave Kel the seal. But now Samurai is going to go red nitro to Ron. So Ron, you already took some Warlord damage from Kel's nitro. And it took you down to 86. Took you down to 86. It was a regular nitro. Now, Samurai's going to come in with a red nitro. And she's going to get the pet repel. So 1-2 shot here for Samurai. And then she's going to go M45 loaded to the wall with an insane elixir. All right, we're going to resolve the pet damage to Ron. Ron, I'm taking you down to 70. Back-to-back nitro hits got you down to 70. And M45 loaded to the wall. No juice to it. Mist is going to evoke it. Very nice. All right, Mist using evoke number 1. All right, that was a damaged blue block. Hold on. I'm calculating some math because we got to cut it in half. All right. Missed evoke. The blue block was damaged. So, Samurai, with no juice on that grenade, was going to do blue, blue, blue. Half the damage means 2 of the blocks go back up, but the second block is almost down, less than 25%. So in essence, she took down 1 red block. She would have taken 3, but she took down more of the second block with the first charge of evoke. So big save there from Mist using the legendary early. Got to get them in play. Samurai did get the red nitro to Ron. She did get the seal. She did get the pet repel. And then the M45 loaded some of it. All right, let's kick it over to Cat. Cat, your final move of the first round. Then we go to B-Dub to close it out. All right. Cat is going to play Nitro to Kel. All right, we got Ron getting nitroed and Kel getting nitroed. Cat's going to follow it up with more dust smoke. Kel's already used her unholy. All right. Not bad, not bad. Nitro to Kel. Kel, I've got you down to 78. Ron at 70. Let me do this. All right. I'm leaving Kel at 89. And here's the reason is because I dealt damage from E-Beach to Kel, and she had absorption in round number 1. So, Eric, your damage should not have hit her, but Cat's damage will. So I'm giving Kel a little bit back. Now, the dust smoke can't help you with that one. Kel eating the dust smoke again. And Cat is going to go F4 Jester loaded to the wall. I'm going to leave that to Team Mirror. You guys want to let the F4 Jester Gladiator damage with Insane Elixir hit? Your call. And real quick health check. Ron is at 70. Kel is at 89. Cat is hitting the wall. In a big way. And remember, with the jungle, you only have 3 blues left, baby. It is going to be madness. Bonnie says, wait. She says, hold up. That's some big firepower coming through right there. F4 Jester loaded. No playing around with these grenades tonight. All right, Moonshot is going to go red-blue. All right, Cat throws the grenade. Look at blue. Look at blue. Swoop on in. Stop it. All right, we'll put the first blue up here in the hut. As you can see by the scorecard over on the left, how many people like the new visuals of how many blues you got? 2 blues left over on the left side, 3 on the right side. All right, so Nitro hits Kel, Dust Smoke to Kel, F4 Jester, and Moonshot playing that red-blue. Going to deal damage to Cat, but he doesn't deal damage to Cat because she has absorption. All right, let's kick it over to B-Dub. B-Dub, final move in the first round. And tonight, we may take a little bit longer because we want to get it right. It's the opening match. I know we have the festivities in the beginning. So have some fun, play, enjoy the game. If it runs a little over tonight, it runs a little over. But we're going to have some good gameplay. First round has been incredible. Love the pets, love the buffs, love the strategies. All right, we've got Gold Spectral Snake to Father Ron. What would you like to challenge, Ron? And I hope you don't get it wrong. Woo! Would be rough if you lose your challenge early. And you are correct. Thank you, Ron. Kat does get her seal from the Nitro. Very well done, Father Ron. All right, we've got Gold Spectral Snake to Father Ron. B-Dub dropping a seal. And Divine Enrage with Easter Feaster to the wall. Vox, you've got Insane, Enrage, Easter Feaster going to the wall. And Father Ron, you're about to eat the Gold Spectral Snake. Let him hit. Give me something, Vox. Yes, no, maybe. Ron at 70, Kel at 89. Father Ron going to play the red-blue. Going to damage B-Dub, but she has absorption. So we see red-blue will fly over here to intercept B-Dub's Easter Feaster. And we'll put their first blue in the hut. So B-Dub using that Divine Enrage. Smart move. And the pet is going to hit. Now, those of you wondering what the Gold Spectral pet does, you can always look in your Trust wallet because some of you actually got the pet. So, Father Ron, You are going to take cold damage until you are heated. So B-Dub with the gold spectral pet. Taking Ron from 70 down to 57. And Ron, you're going to take damage every turn until you warm yourself up. And that's the end of the first round. No rings were taken. We're going to take one ring down. And we'll put it right here over the portal. All right, let's move it over to round number 2. Father Ron, you're up. Ron at 57. Kel at 89. Ron suffering from the cold. Kel standing in the dust. Each team has used 1 blue. Each team has 2 blues remaining. Go through this round, and then we will get our subs in the house. Box with a slight wall lead. Box says, you know what? You're coming to our jungle. You're going to work, champs. This is a brand new season, and we are going to protect this house. All right. Father Ron is going to max seal. And he is going to brew. Now, Ron, you are going to go back to 100%, but just remember, the brew does not warm you up. It cools you down. So Ron's still under the effects of cold. And will continue to take that cold effect. So Ron's going to play a seal. Going to have a cold brew. It's going to bring him back up to 100%. And of course, he can't play a pet because he has boss out. Moonshot. You got a very slow boss out. And your second turn. Jules, let's not coach players from the sidelines, please. I'm going to remind everybody, do not type moves or hints or any advice in chat. Moonshot, you're up. All right, Moonshot's going to use his legendary to Phantom Cape the Dust Smoke. Moonshot's legendary is out of play. It's going to go Ballistic Resin to E-Beach from the Wrath. And he's also going to throw a Gold Spark over at E-Beach, sort of minimize him. Gold Spark to Eric. And Ballistic Resin. Let them hit. And I'm going to ask teams, once again, if you guys could chime in, just pick up the pace a little bit. If you don't want to stop it or do anything, just let me know that you want it to hit. I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of time since it's opening night, but thank you. All right, so the resin is going to break the seal of the Deacon. The gold spark is going to cut his size in half and his damage in half. And the ballistic resin from his wrath after Eric's mitigation, AP 40 is getting through. Deacon, we're taking you from 208 base to 168. Deacon going from 208 to 168 in one moonshot. Get it? All right, moonshot, phantom capes of dust smoke, ballistic resin. And AP 40 gets through. All right, let's kick it over to E Beach. E Beach, you're up. You are baby sparked, which means your damage is down. No one is currently dust smoked. So we got E Beach, then we kick it over to Kel. You guys are just tuning in. We got a close one. Low wall damage so far. Vox with a slight wall lead, trying to cap a couple flags. They are the home team tonight, so playing really, really aggressive at home, front of their home crowd. Nolan, Tupac, Crude, Marty. You see the crowd out there watching. All right, I like this move. E Beach is like, you know what? I don't have a boss, so I'm going to heal and seal. Going to blue spark himself, which will counter the gold spark. He's going to play Rod. And he's going to go Jester loaded. Now that looks like a veteran move. And E Beach getting some of that base back from that heal and seal. Let me take you back up to 188, Eric. Jester loader, remember, missed, just cut the corner off that. Well, Insane Eric finishes off the block that Misted worked on. And you get about 25% of the next one, Eric. So you do a little bit of carryover damage. All right, so he does his regular damage because he's blue sparked. He gets a heal and seal, plays Rod, and also the Jester. Strong grenade. All right, let's kick it over to Kel. Kel's finally like, man, I'm not standing in dust smoke. She's already had 2 dust smokes on her. We got Kel, then Miss, Samurai, Cat, and B-Dub, and then we go to our subs. Kel liked that move so much, she's like, you know what, Deacon? I think I'll play Rod. Seal and Thrill. And an F4 Jester loaded to the wall. All right, Rod is in play. Seal and Thrill is going to give her a little extra. And then she's got the F4 Jester. Vox, stop it, let it hit. All right, Mist is going to play Evoke Charge number 2. So, Mist is all out of Legendary. Let's see what the damage would have been. F4 Jester was looking good. So by my calculation, Kel's not insane, but still would have been blue block, red block. Red block goes back. She does take out the 2 blue. Still giving her 2 blue, no red with the Evoke. Strong Evoke plays early on. Rod's out, Seal and Thrill, F4 Jester to the wall. Managing to get down 2. Nice mitigations by both teams. Very low scoring game so far. Speaking of Mist, you're up. I see you, Ron. Can I be seen having issues? Yes, you can be seen. Mist, Samurai, Cat, and B-Dub. Oh my goodness. Are you guys just going to dust smoke all night? Look at this. Mist playing it again. I mean, Kel probably can't even see tonight. She got so much dust in her eyes. And we know Mist can't play a pet because she has Boss out. So Mist is going to go Enrage 3 St. Patty loaded to the wall. And remember, that wall has taken 25% damage so far. Took a little carryover damage. So Insane Mist with an Enrage 3. Enrage 3 St. Patty going once, going twice. And let it hit. All right, it does hit. So we're going to flip-flop the damage here. So Enrage 3, remember, this block was 75% up, so Mist. First of all, you obliterate the first one. The second one, you take all of it except for 25%. So instead of it being 75% up like the first one, this one only has 25% of the red block remaining. So a block and a quarter left. Vox doing some strong wall damage. And keeping the heat on the bombers. All right, let's go over to Samurai. Samurai's going to put a little heat on Eric. So she's going to get rid of the seal. Deacon, your seal is gone. Red Finny hits the seal, goes away. E3 St. Patty loaded to the wall from Samurai. Stop it, let it hit, Team Box. E3 Insane Samurai. Love the strategies. I love the use of the pets and the potions tonight. I can tell both teams are very, very prepared. So Samurai, doing some work here. Taking down that fresh red block, because we know the last one was evoked. Red block is gone. And how about she deals about half to the next red block? So about half of that red block remaining. Samurai with a big hit. All right, let's kick it over to Cat. Cat, Team Box's final move of round number 2. And then we go B-Dub. Cat and then B-Dub. Got a good one, everybody. 2 rounds in. Remember, these matches are 7 rounds long, incorporating the all-new home field advantage. A couple of pets will cap in round number 3. Moonshots might cap in round number 4. We'll see. All right. Cat is going to play Crude to Kill. That is very crude, Cat. All right, we got pet damage coming in for Kel. Now remember, it is a hit or spit and hit. And she's a warlord. So what it will do is it'll give her a 10% debuff. Means all her damage, she'll take 10 more. All right, we're going to let it hit. So Kel is getting this beautiful little arrow marker. So I don't know. It is like Abuse Kel night. She's got dust smoke. She's now marked with an extra 10%. She's taking the damage from Crude, which will break the seal. Hold on now. Hold on. Challenge. Challenge me. Kel is not taking the 10% because she's sealed. Wait. She is taking the 10% because it's a spit and hit. Let me correct my correction to my correction. All right, remember, we did this on duels the other night. Crude will go in. He will spit, which does not break your seal. Okay? I'm going to give myself an official ruling here because this is the way it plays. This is the way it's supposed to play. So Crude goes over, spits on Kel, gives her a 10% debuff. Then he hits her, getting rid of her seal. So the debuff happens, then the seal disappears. Then Cat's going to play a vial to the defender. Okay. Put the vial smoke over here on Moon. Moon has no seal. So Moon taking 10%. And E3 Jester loaded. So let me get to E3 Jester loaded. Team Mirror. From Insane Cat. And I think we know what might happen here. Let it hit. It hits. And as we've seen, this wall was up by only 25%. She does go 25% and taking down the next wall. So we are going to reset it. Team Box. Getting the first wall completely down in the history of the jungle. So update the scoreboard. We got Team Box. 1 wall. Team Mirror still working on that wall. And let's kick it over to B-Dub. Cat played Crude. She played Vial to the defender. And B-Dub will finish out round number 2. And then we will go to our substitutes, everybody. All right. Gold Toxie to Deacon. Dust Smoke to the Bomber. Oh, man. You guys know made B-Dub mad. And F4 Jester loaded to the wall. All right. Deacon's got a pet incoming. The Dust Smoke is going to hit. And F4 Jester to the wall. Gold Toxie to Deacon. Dust Smoke to Bomber. And this is the final move of round number 2. Vox trying to protect their home field. Mirror looks like they might be turning up the heat just a little bit. All right, I am waiting. We're all waiting. What you got, Fox? All right, Eric Beach is going to play Priest Prevention. Very nice. Eric, using one of those cooldowns. He has no preventions remaining. Again, I want to remind you guys, pay close attention to your abilities. And Ron's going to play Prevention on the pet. Double Priest Preventions. All right. One prevents the wall damage, one prevents the pet damage. So B-Dub, it's almost like it never happened. Except the dust smoke did happen. But B-Dub might be the first player in Play Dead Live history to draw 2 Priest Preventions in the same turn. Try to beat that. All right, that's the end of the round. Another blessing goes by the wayside. 2 rounds, 2 blessings gone. All right, great job, both teams. We've got Fox with a couple bosses out. We got Mir with a slow boss out. We got a couple rods waiting to cap some walls. And we got a few preventions being used already. So let's kick it over to Father Ron and B-Dub, and let's find out who our substitutes are going to be. Let me know who's coming in and where they're coming in. If you guys can just type that, and we will move on to round number 3. All right, we'll get these subs in here. All right, allowed both teams to make their substitutions. We've got football coming in for Father Ron. Father Ron heading over to sidelines after a couple of good rounds, holding his own. And we've got Trigger coming in as the second rover. And we got Amanda coming in for Moonshot. Moonshot going to be watching a little bit of this one. You never know what Amanda's liable to bring. But she is starting out in the Vile Smoke. Fly Rod coming in for Samurai. Amanda for Moon, Fly for Rye, and Nixie coming in as the extra rover. Yes, she is riding an elephant on her way in. Okay, let me get you guys the lineup. And this is important because this is also going to decide when the bosses cap. So I'll get you guys the lineup. All right, we're going to start out with Team Box. We've got Football Master coming in the number 1 position. Then we've got the Deacon staying in the bomber position, a little bit of smoke. We got Miss staying in the rover position. Then we got Cat. And then we have Trigger, who will be closing out the round for Team Box. Then we go over to Team Mirror. Starting out, we got Amanda. Then we got Kel, who is still marked for extra damage. Then we've got Fly Rod in the number 3 position. Then we got B-Dub, and then we got Nixie going last. So, if you rotate, this is the order. Football, Amanda, Eric, Kel, Mist, Fly Rod, Cat, B-Dub, Trigger, and Nixie. Okay, let's kick this thing off. Starting out, football, you will cap Main Street for Father Ron. So starting out round number 2, Team Box getting their first flag of the night. So Vox actually has a flag lead, and they also have a wall lead. All right, Zach, your move. You got 15 seconds. Number 1 position. All right. Oh, Football Master says, I don't think we have enough preventions. Remember the old days when people used to turn into snipers and steal bosses? Zach turning into Father Football. Also playing a Max Seal and going boss to Main Street. Father Football, Seal, and boss to Main Street. All right, let's go to Unforeseen. Unforeseen, you're up. You guys are just checking in. We are in round number 3. And Unforeseen, you will not cap the boss because they used BossNet. And BossNet means it will not cap until next round. Unforeseen, and then the Deacon, and then Kel. All right, Amanda is going to go Max Seal. She is going to SP3 Cat's boss. No boss for you, Cat. And she is going to go Gold Crude to football. All right, Gold Crude will spit on football, giving him a 10% buff, but he is sealed. So yes, we do mark him, but it just breaks his seal. And she's going to go Vesta Bow with Law Arrow, but you can't hit football with that, Amanda. You're out of range. So he's not a valid target. The seal is fine. Stealing the boss is fine. The Gold Crude is fine. But no range from defender that way. All right, so she's going to send that to Eric. So Deacon is going to be taking a Law Arrow from Amanda. Hits or stop it. Ron says, wait, thank you for that. Appreciate you guys being quick on the draw. Quick on the draw. I thought I'd be dead. He put the gun to my head, and this is what he said. Now, my name's MCA. I got license to kill. I think you know what time it is. It's time to get ill. Now, what do we have here? An outlaw on his beer. I run this land. You understand. I make myself clear. Missed. Going Red Psycho. All right, so we're going to take one Psycho out of the woodwork. Play it on Amanda. Amanda, you would take 10 from the Red Psycho, but you're just in the game and you do have absorption. And let me find this little guy. They're floating around in the wilderness. Like you really got to track down. There they are. Look, they're brothers. So we're going to put this right up here. So that is one blue and one Psycho that has both been used by Team Vox. So they do shut down the AP damage, and it was going to be a lot of AP damage, I ain't going to lie. You might find out later. But unforeseen, packs a wallop. But Mist is playing Red Psycho and shutting it down, and let's move over to Eric Beach. E-Beach, you're up. Good use of the cooldown so far, I think, by both teams. I think both teams played it pretty straight. We know there's more. We know there's a lot more left. Red Diesel to Kel. I'm going to tell you, man, E-Beach is all about them Warlord pets. Red Diesel going into Kel, and he's Warlord, and she's got that extra 10% buff. He's also going to play a max seal. Let me give him his seal. He is into Dust Smoke. So let's start out with this. All right, first things first. Rod is going to cap a black block, unfortunately, Deacon. But you know what? Still a block. So Rod caps a block, starting out on that next wall. After Rod caps a black block, Red Diesel goes over to hit Kel. And then he goes F4 St. Patty loaded to the wall with a 25% nerf because he's into Dust Smoke. So Kel, Red Diesel, taking you down to 73. Yep, what's your challenge, Moon? That is correct. All right, Eric, I'm going to allow you to play another potion, and we are going to hit you with a 10% deduction. 10-point deduction, and I'll allow you to type a different potion, and I'll let Mir respond to it. All right, so he's going to go E3. And we substitute the potion out. He has now used an E3 and an F4. So again, I'm going to remind both players for your teams, please pay attention to your items or you end up costing your team points. So it does hit with a 25% nerf. He is insane. Second round of walls, are they stronger? Are they weaker? Well, you won't really know because this has a nerf on it, right? Green, green. That's all you get. Double green for the Deacon. Kel takes the red Diesel damage. Kel, you are also under the effect of deadly venom from Diesel. Max Seal E3 and Moonshot, you successfully challenge, was worth 10 points. And you continue to have your challenges. All right, let's go to Kel. Kel as well, standing in the dust, marked. Her rod, look at this. That's the way you play it. Big, big move. Deacon's got a black block. Kel's gets a red block. Is Mir making their move? That was a big turn of events right there, right? Deduction, then a black block, and then Mir gets a red block. Vox still holding on to a pretty nice lead. They have a complete wall down. They do have a flag. All right. Kel says, you know what? I think I've seen enough of these cooldowns. Kel turns into a tank. Then she's going to go Red Benny. Heal and Seal. And Larvae loaded to the wall. All right. Kel's going tank, adding a prevention. Sending Red Benny over to deal a little bit of damage to Football's boss. Heal and Seal is going to get rid of that diesel damage. So no longer deadly venomed. And we'll take Kel up to 83%. All right. Any response from Vox? And Vox, I'm asking you guys again. I'm going to start speeding this up. If it continues to take 20, 25 seconds, then I'm just going to go and calculate the damage. All right. Kel, Larvae loaded to the wall. With a nerf and with dust smoke, you don't take down the red block. Kel, you get about 80% of the red block. So there's no juice. She goes straight Larvae loaded. She's got a 25% nerf and no insanity. No block. And Red Benny to Football. Red Benny will hit Football's boss. And I will give you a health total. Red Benny will continue to hit. And Football, your boss, is now at 88%. And it will stay there and hit you every turn. Kel playing Red Benny. All right, so Rod steals a block. Kel turns into a tank. Red Benny to Football's boss. A little bit of Heal and Seal. And a Larvae loaded that struggles. All right, let's kick it over to Mist. Mist. Your boss does cap. And Team Vox expanding their lead. A second flag for Team Vox. All right. So first things first, Mist, if you're playing the Unholy, you have to go down to the bomber position. So acknowledge that you're making that move. All right. So Mist is going to go down and she's going to stand in the dust smoke. She drops Unholy, which gets rid of the dust smoke. So move, drops the smoke at her feet, which is fine. Pet. And Fury 4, St. Patty's loaded. All right, they are going to Judas it to their wall. All right, so that F4 St. Patty loaded is about to be redirected over to Team Mirror. And it's a nice one, too. That's a nice potion. So, Ron says, wait. All right, so we got Miss going F4 St. Patty. Fly Rod says, no, we're going to redirect it. And Ron says, wait, we might not want you to redirect it. Father Football. Oh, look at Father Football. The priest just entered the game. And he says, nope, use your Judas, but don't steal my grenade. So Father Football uses his cooldown. It's a great battle. We've got legendaries, we got preventions, we got strategies. So Mist calling out the pet, getting rid of the dust smoke. But unfortunately for her, her grenade was redirected, and then Football basically just makes it fizzle. Let's go to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, you're up. Team Vox is making it life difficult tonight. Probably the lowest scoring game that we've seen. We got Fly Rod. Then we go to Cat. Then B-Dub. Then Trigger. Then Nixie. All right, Fly Rod is going to go Seal and Thrill. Getting that early buff. He's going to call Rod out. So we got Mist with Rod. We've got Fly Rod with Rod. And Easter Feaster loaded to the wall. Fly Rod is I'm going to say Fly Rod takes down the red block that was still remaining. Kel had already damaged it. The red block is down. And he does a little bit of carryover damage. He's Gladiator Fly Rod. One block still remaining for Team Mirror. Vox working on their second wall. Got a couple rods out. So Seal and Thrill, Rod, Easter Feaster loaded. And we will kick it over to Cat. Cat, then B-Dub. Cat, B-Dub, Trigger, then Nixie. All right, they're going to go Gold Maverick to Kel. Man, a lot of heat here tonight. Gold Maverick is going to break Kel's seal. And then Gold Maverick is going to damage Kel. No Warlord bonus on the Maverick. But it is Gold Maverick and she's taking an extra 10%. Torment Smoke to B-Dub. B-Dub, you get the first Torment. Which means you will not be enraging. Now, I do want to remind players, Torment Smoke, like other effects, because it is targeting a person, cannot be spammed. If that was not clear before, work this into your strategies. It's like a chill, it's like a gum arrow. Once B-Dub is tormented, you can't torment her every turn. So let me be clear with that. And that goes for both teams. If B-Dub picks a person, once you've had the torment, you're done with it. Make sure that's understood. Arc Spark, Easter Feaster loaded. So let me get the damage to Kel. Kel, the Gold Maverick, taking you from 83 down to 67. And if you guys don't understand the value of health and gear, Gold Maverick just took Kel down from 83 to 67. I mean, that's not a lot, even though it's a great pet. That's why you gem, that's why you glyph. So Gold Maverick breaks her seal, then hits her. B-Dub's under the effect of Torment. Arc Spark, Easter Feaster loaded to the wall from Cat. Cat is insane. But it is an Arc Spark. And it's not a potion. So the damage she's going to do to the wall is going to be blue block, and some of the blue block. This wall's a little tougher. Less than half of that blue block. I know it's an Easter Feaster, but I know you're insane. But there's no additional juice to it. All right, let's go to B-Dub, who is tormented, by the way. And B-Dub's rod is going to run on over and steal another red block. See what they do? That's what they do in Mirror. 2 rods. Wait. No, my bad. Sorry, B-Dub. I am so used to her being a rover. I even put the Torment Smoke on Fly Rod. My bad. Sorry, B-Dub. Oops. We're all creatures of habit. I just keep looking up like B-Dub's in the rover position. She's tanking it tonight. All right, let me explain this too. This is going to benefit both teams. So I'm going to allow Bonnie, if you can do me a favor and type no unholy. Let me give a clarification for this because I don't want this to get missed. And I don't want the item to be taken out. Okay. Torment smoke turns into a torment shell. So because she's not using an enrage anyway, she doesn't need to unholy it. You don't unholy torment, you just deal with it for a turn. But once you've had it, you can't get it again. So someone plays unholy smoke or someone plays torment, it hits you, it seals on you, and then you don't enrage that turn. And if it's round 7, you just peel it off. But it's not going to keep damaging you until you unholy smoke it. So if she would have enraged there, then I would say yes, play the unholy and get rid of it. But since she's not, there's no sense to exactly. It doesn't keep damaging you. It's one turn. The smoke goes, it hits you, it hardens on you, and you can't enrage. Correct. You can only peel it off in round 7. That is correct. So I want to be clear that if you're not going to enrage anyway, you don't need to do anything to it. No. But you can play Unholy Smoke the very next round to get rid of it before it resolves. That is correct. So it's played as a smoke. The smoke can be unholied if you want to enrage that turn. But if you're not going to enrage, you just let it do what it's going to do, and then it goes away. You lose that turn of enrage. But if someone does it to you in the 7th round, you peel it off, which takes half a turn, and you can enrage. All right. Everybody got it. If you guys have it, just give me a quick thumbs up or quick 999 so I understand everybody's in full understanding of the way Torment works. Yep. And sorry I didn't clear. I thought I was clear on it, but obviously I wasn't because a lot of people thought it lasted. So once she's affected by it, it basically is just going to go right back here. One turn, no enrage. Okay, now let's go back to the other stuff that she's doing. So no unholy. She's going to play Red Benny to Football's Boss. Trigger is going to prevent with her legendary ability. Now again, Trigger, you can't do any pet stealing. You can't do anything else. Yep, that is your ability. So she's preventing the pet damage from Red Benny. So Bonnie plays Red Benny. It's going over. Trigger avoids the damage. Red Benny fizzles. Red Benny's out of play. She's also going to play Red Psycho. That is the final Psycho for Team Box. All right, so B-Dub's doing a lot of stuff today, but Vox is throwing a lot of stuff at her. So Red Benny to Football's Boss. Trigger denies it with the legendary prevention, pet prevention. Maxine standard ammo to Football's Boss. B-Dub's going to ratchet up the damage. And Trigger says, nope, we're going to use our second and final red Psycho. Now, that red Psycho is also going to break Bonnie's seal. All right. Sorry for the holdup, everybody, but this is important. Okay, let's go to Trigger. Trigger, your first move of the night. And then we go to Nixie. And then we go to the fourth round. All Battlegrounds with new maps take a while. It did last season. We will get it faster. We're going to be going to probably 12:30 tonight, maybe a little longer. Be patient. Be smart. They will speed up. All right. Trigger is going to play Boss to their chest. She's also going to play Seal. Kel is already under the effect of Dust Smoke. Trigger, I don't know if you can see it. So there's no need to play Dust Smoke. She still got it. It's under the arrow. So Trigger, you can type no dust. And F5 Easter Feaster. The Dust Smoke won't stack. And it is a very light graphic. So just type no dust. All right, so red-blue from Amanda. That is the second blue for Team Mir. They have one blue remaining. But they're shutting that wall down. So Trigger's going to summon Boss to their chest, drop a seal, no dust, and F5 Easter Feaster was going to be a big wall hit, and Amanda shuts it down. And Trigger used her F5. All right, let's go to Nixie. Nixie, you're the final player in round number 3, and then we got one final round, and Moonshot's probably over there like, my Boss is finally going to cap in round 4. You guys can see the real power of that Boss net. In fact, all the home field advantages are really good. All right, she is going to move to the temple. All right, so let me explain how many moves she gets. She moves to the temple, half a move. It's always a half a move activation to be in the temple. So Nixie, that's one complete move. Half a move to move, half a move to get the points for the temple, which means you only have one move remaining. So you can't max seal and play Trey and play Jester to the wall. You can play Jester to the wall. You can play a pet. But you can't do all three of those. All right, Jester to the wall loaded. So Jester to the wall loaded, I think we can all agree. She takes the wall down, and Mir getting on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, here they come. Mir's first wall in Voxland. Vox is going to make it hard for you guys to take down walls. They are not even joking. One block for Team Mir. But we also finished round number 3, and guess what? Another trivia question. Nixie, the first player to ever capture a blessing in round number 3. How much is that worth? We don't know. We'll find out at the end of the match. Could be worth 10. Could be worth 50. All right, let's kick it over to round number 4. Final round of the first half. Father Football, you can't play a pet because you have your boss out. Your move. If you're just tuning in, we've got Team Box with 2 flags. And a wall. And they're also putting a little extra heat on the flags again. Fly Rod has a rod out. We've got Mist with the rod. All right, he's going to Gold Spark Kel. As if she wasn't nerfed enough. They are really going after the bomber tonight. We got Baby Kel in the dust smoke with a 10% damage buff and no seal. Football Master is going to go Seal and Thrill. You don't have to move to Spark, and they're going to go Plum Arrow to Kel. Team Mirror, you want that Plum Arrow to hit, or you want to stop it? Kel is going to play Gold Psycho to Football Master. All right. We're going to take Psycho out of the wilderness, and we're going to put him right up here in this little hut. And we know Mir has 1 Psycho and 1 blue remaining. And we also know that Football Master's taking 20%. We also know that on Kat's last turn, her Vile Smoke did break Amanda's seal. Amanda takes no damage, but her seal is broken by that Vile Smoke that she was put into in the defender position, just so you guys know. And Football Master is sealed. So I am not going to deduct him 20 points either. Football, I'm keeping you at 100, and we're breaking your seal. Okay? Amanda's seal was broken by Vile Smoke. Football Master's seal he just cast. Actually, never mind. Sorry, guys, I'm a little rusty tonight. His seal did not take effect yet because he just cast it. Football Master, you do go down to 80%. It's just cast. So his move, Gold Spark to Kel. He played a Seal and Thrill. The seal has not resolved, so he takes 20. The Plum Arrow, he was getting ready to nerf Kel, was stopped by Gold Psycho, which is what dealt the damage. All right, we should be all good, and Football Master's boss will cap next round. So we know Football Master has a boss out. We know Trigger has a boss out. And we know Moonshot is up. And on Amanda's turn, Mir. Amanda, it's your turn. And you do cap the first flag of the season for Team Mir. The boss net is gone. And let's give Mir their first flag. Now the champs are starting to heat up a little bit. Took them a little bit, but they look like they're heating up now. 1 flag and 1 block for Mir. 2 flags and 1 block for Vox. All right, Amanda's going to go AR-15 standard ammo to Football's boss and send boss to their flag. All right, your boss is going to go to their flag in round number 4. Football Masters boss does have Red Benny. And now Amanda's bringing the heat. Trying to put a little heat on mainstream. She's going AR-15 with standard ammo to Football's boss. Cat's going to play Tank Page 1. So, yet another prevention. Keeping Football's boss alive. All right, let's go to the Deacon. Deacon, you're no longer in the dust. You got your full assortment of moves. We got the Deacon, and then we go to Little Kel. Oh, he's going to play Petro. If you guys don't know what Petro does D20 with a 10-yard knockback, and he's a warlord. So he's going to play a pet repel. Petro is going to go in. Any response, and then Easter Feaster loaded to the wall. All right, Nixie, you are going to take from Petro, from a warlord. I've got you down to 85. It's also going to give you a knockback. Going to knock you over here by the hut. So you're out of the temple. And the Easter Feaster, no juice on it. I am going to give you, obviously, the blue block. But you don't take down the red block. You get about half of it, Deacon. Takes about half of it. Blue is gone, but doesn't take down the red block. All right, let's go over to Fly Rod. I'm sorry, let's go over to Kel. Sorry, Kel. You're so small over there that I didn't recognize you. It's easy to overlook you. I'm not trying to minimize your capabilities. I'll stop. All right, Kel's going to go Heal and Thrill. Heal and Thrill is going to take her back up to 80%, 87%. So her health is looking pretty good. She is going to blue spark herself to get back to normal Kale size and damage. And she's going to go Jester loaded to the wall. And she's not insane, and it has no juice on it. And we also know it's a little tougher wall. Kale, you do manage to get black and a green. Black and a green. So that lack of insanity really coming into play from Vox early on. They saved quite a bit of damage so far. All right, let's go to Mist. Mist, your rod, look at this. Finally, Vox, after taking down black blocks, Mist, her rod is going to run over and take down a red block. Red block for Team Vox. All right. Mist has a contingency plan. She is going over to the chest to engage. All right, so they got Football's boss there. Now they got Mist as a backup plan. So we got mainstream double occupied. All right, let's kick it over to Samurai. I'm sorry. Let's kick it over to Fly Rod, who's in for Samurai. Fly Rod, first things first. Not the red blocks they had hoped for. So Fly Rod getting the green block this time around. Still, it's a green block. Going Dust to the bomber area. I see what he's doing here. Putting a little extra pressure on E-Beach. Welcome to the dust again, Eric. Red Maverick to Cat. I don't know about you guys, but I think the two of them have a rivalry. Red Maverick will take Cat's seal. And it's just gonna hit her a little bit. He knows she's got a lot of health. But Red Maverick will take her down. To 92%. So a little 1-2, just saying hi. I know. He's like, I got a lot of health. She got a lot of health, but say hi to my Red Maverick. And F5 Feaster to the wall. Now we're talking. All right, F5 Feaster, let it hit. They say wait. All right, we are going to wait. Oh, Trigger bringing out. Look at that fly rod. Now that's just wrong. That's a family ordeal. All right, but we're going to go second blue. That is the gold blue. And the damage is just going to break his seal, luckily. Fly rod, I think she was just saying hi. All right, each team has one blue remaining. Vox has no psychos. Mir has one. So pretty even. Even Steven. So Dust a Bomber, Red Maverick, F5 Feaster to the wall. All right, everything's resolved. Let's kick it over to Cat. Cat, your move. Fly Rod was just saying hi. We got Amanda occupying one chest. We got Football and Mist occupying mainstream. We got Trigger occupying the other chest. Mist the strategist playing a backup play on mainstream. Will that work out? We'll find out. And I do want to resolve the damage. By the way, Football, I didn't announce it, but Kel's Benny did take your pet down to 76%, which is probably why Mist made that move, because her Benny continues to attack you. So Football Master's boss is at 76, and Mist knew that, and she just snuck right in and said, got to kill us both now. You take down one, you take down both. Ooh, Cat is going to play Petro to Amanda. All right, any response? Team Mir, Petro's going to hit Amanda. Unholy Smoke. To get rid of the dust. And Easter Feaster loaded to the wall. So we got pet to Amanda and grenade. We have Cat, B-Dub, Trigger, and Nixie. And then we go to halftime, everybody. All right, Kel is going to play Tank Page 1. Kel, is that for Amanda's pet or the Easter Feaster? All right. Nice move here. This is pretty interesting. Who's loving the new pet combos, the new battleground, the new strategies? All right, Kel with a smart play here. And just so you guys know, she used to tank Page 1 because that Petro was going to knock Amanda out of the defensive zone. She's got no protection whatsoever. So Kel playing Tank Page 1. She does have to burn it, but probably a smart move. And Cat is going to go Easter Feaster. You guys probably saw this before. We did see an Easter Feaster with no juice that didn't take down a wall because there was no insanity. Cat is still insane. Easter Feaster, no juice, slightly damaged, is taking down a red block. 1. That's it. No more, no less. Let's kick it over to B-Dub. We got B-Dub, Trigger, then Nixie. B-Dub is like, you know what? I can enrage now. So she's bringing a Thrill Smoke with the Easter Feaster. Fox, stop it or let it hit. They are going to let it hit. Probably a wise choice. So B-Dub able with the Easter Feaster to get a blue block and another blue block. And the Thrill Smoke gives you a touch of the next blue block. But wall number 2 is no joke. 2 blue and a little bit of the next blue with the Thrill Smoke. Trigger, your move. We got Trigger, then we got Nixie. Trigger cannot play a pet because she does have Boss on Main Street. Or I'm sorry, on the opposing team's flag. But she is going to play Pet Repel. Trigger bringing out the F4. She played the F5 last time. She goes F4 this time. B-Dub says something is awry in Denmark. She's going to shut it down. Red, blue from Nixie. All right, they're exhausting the resources. That is the final blue for Team Mir. Vox has one remaining. 3 blues, a little bit different. And if you use blues for home field advantage, you could have as little as 2. So, Nixie playing that blue, and that's going to get rid of Trigger's seal. The seal is gone. So, Pet Repel, F4, Easter Feaster loaded to the wall. And we will finish out the first half with Nixie. Nixie, you're up. All right, Nixie's going to move back to the temple. And she is going to go, I'm assuming that is a Savage 6, Jester loaded to the wall. All right, Team Vox. Savage 6. Big Jester coming in hot. Cat playing red-blue. All right. We got a lot of choices here. Like everybody wants to play red-blue. Football Master. You can delete yours. And we are completely out of blues. So Nixie going Savage 6. Jester loaded to the wall. And the final blue is used. And guess who gets their second blessing of the night? That's right, that's 2 blessings. And we're at halftime, everybody. We got a good one for you guys. All right, everybody take a deep breath. Take a look at the scoreboard. We've got Vox with 2 flags and 1 wall. almost got their second one down. And we've got Mir with one flag, and they're catching up on the walls. They made Vox use a lot of cooldowns, a lot of mitigations. But we've got Football Masters Boss, and we got Mist, and we've got Trigger's Boss, and we got Amanda, so a lot of things can still happen. All right, so let's but it's going to go pretty fast in the second half because there's no blues remaining. So there's that. All right. Let me get Ron and B-Dub if you guys can give me your lineups for the second half in round number 5. So let me see who's in and who's out. While they're doing that, who's watching and learning some strategies and having a good time and thinking about how they're going to play their next match? If you guys are having a good time, just leave it in chat. We've got Rocket in for football and the rest stay. So football heading on out. Football heading over to the sidelines and Rocket coming in. Everybody else staying the same. Moon coming back in for unforeseen. Amanda coming in playing hard, getting back into the groove a little bit. Good to see you in full effect, unforeseen. Moonshot coming into the vial. Julie J coming in for Nixie. In that rover position. All right, so that lineup looks good. Trigger in the rover, Rocket in the defender. E-Beach staying in the bomber, Cat in the tank position. Miss second rovers occupying the wall. Everything looks pretty good. All right. Big question here. Did Mist's strategy change the way Vox was going about Football Masters Boss? We're about to find out. So starting out, Rocket will cap Football Masters Boss. So that is going to be flag number 3 for Vox. Okay, when that happens, Mist no longer has a target. Kel's Benny goes away. But Mist will not get her turn. She still loses the turn. That's the penalty of going to the chest. So she is still here, but we will skip her. Because the reason that is because she can't start capping a chest that's been capped. So she gets knocked back, but she still loses the turn. All right, so let's go to Rocket. Rocket, you're up. Round number 5. All right. This is being funneled in through trigger. Rocket is going to go after Main Street. So Miss just got kicked back, so it's open, and immediately Rocket makes a move. And just a reminder, in the second half, all health is set back to 100. So Kel had taken some damage. She's back to 100. Everybody else, 100%. So let's see what Rocket has in store. Balls to Main Street. Can also drop a seal. And Wrath standard ammo, red glob to Kel. So straight damage going to Kel. We'll see if Mir wants to do anything about it. And then we're going to go over to Moonshot. All right, they let it hit. Not a huge deal. Kel, again, you got a lot of health. Take 8. You're at 92. Benefit of having really high health gear. All right, let's kick it over to Moonshot. Moonshot, you're up, and your boss does not cap, because remember, you had that 1 turn delay. And ironically, Vox played it good because they didn't kill Moonshot's boss. They wanted that delay to stay in effect, so another strategy. Do you kill that boss early and let them recap it? They let it stay there for 3 turns, so he won't cap until next turn. Moonshot will not take the vial damage until Cat's turn. All right. Moonshot's going to turn up the heat already. I like it. He's going to go Summon Rod. Who's hiding back here. All right, bringing out Rod and Seal and Thrill. Red Glob, standard ammo to boss on Main Street. So we're going to find out how hard his Wrath hits on Main Street. F4 standard ammo. How about 24% from Moonshot? Lighten it up. Rocket, your boss is down to 76% after 1 Moonshot, F4. Jason, nice shot there. Trying to prove a point on Mainstream. Let's kick it over to the Deacon. Deacon, you're up. I think Moonshot just got angry. We had Rocket, Moonshot, we got the Deacon, then we go back to Kel. We will skip Mist. Then we'll go to Julie J. Cat. I'm sorry, we won't go to Julie J. Julie J, you'll be last. We'll go back to Fly Rod. Fly Rod will be in the number 3 position. Mist, Fly Rod, Cat, B-Dub, Trigger, then Julie J. E-Beach is going to throw that Torment over there. Got to tell you, man, this guy's learning fast. The Deacon is going to be dangerous. Max Torment, V-Day loaded to the wall, and he's also going to send Rex over to Kel. I don't have a Rex loaded, so we're going to send this nice little mechanical crab over. And we're going to call him Rex. That is going to be our repeat pet. Kel, you are tormented. Rex is barely going to hit you. Going to take you from 92 down to 89. But as you know, Rex will increase in damage. And V-Day loaded to the wall. Team. No need to stop that one, right? Insane Deacon does not take down the red block. You do about 85%, Deacon. That's a fresh red block. No juice to it. You don't take it down. Let's kick it over to Kel. Kel has a pet hitting her. She's tormented. And she's in dust smoke. What else can happen here? All right, Kel's going to play a seal. She's also going to call Red Nolan out of the wild. Look at this. We got some craziness coming here. We got a lot of visuals. Red Nolan, Seal Smoke, and she's going to go Jester loaded with a Dust Smoke and no Insanity. All right, we're going to let it hit. And again, there's no juice on it. Kel's going to get the blue block easily. And you get some damage to the red block. It's less than 40%. Less than 40%, Kel. All right, let's kick it over to missed. And your turn will be missed. Let's kick it over to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, you're up. Missed, you do have control of defensive instances now, if you had any. I don't know. But you can play pets, you can play whatever. Because it's just up till your turn. Arc Spark Curtis to the wall. Feaster loaded to the wall. All right. Fly Rod just going standard Arc Spark. No additional potions. Red Curtis. Going to get that wall to about 65%. That's with the Arc Spark. The Arc Spark will also carry over to your Easter Feaster, which is going to take down that red block. And it's going to get you about 50% of the next one. So the red block goes down and Fly Rod's working on the next one. As you can see, Mirror made up some big ground. Walls are almost even. They were down by a whole wall earlier, but they're making their move. Walls are almost even, everybody. All right, let's go to Cat. We go Cat, B-Dub, Trigger, and Julie J. Mirror also probably technically has a wall lead if you calculate they've gotten 2 blessings. All right. Cat is going to activate Ion. She's going to move Moonshot, his seal, and his rod, pet, to the middle of the stream. Put you right here. I'll move Tupac out of the way. Gold Blitz to Kel. Gold Blitz is going to go over and going to take out Red Nolan. Also going to get rid of Kel's seal. So her seal is gone. She takes the damage. Blitz takes out Nolan. And Jester loaded to the wall. Moon is moved. Gold Blitz takes out a pet and a seal. And if it hits, which I think it does, there's no juice on it. So we are going to take down one red block. Chipping away little by little. Both teams. This is it's a fight, right? Everybody's working for this one. No real mistakes tonight. Both teams playing hard. Let's kick it over to B-Dub. B-Dub, you're no longer tormented. That's a good thing. We are in round number 5. All blues used. All psychos used. Most cooldowns used. All right, B-Dub is going to summon Rod. And let me summon another Rod. All right, so Moon's got Rod. B-Dub's got Rod. She's going to play Max Seal. And, she's going to Maxine standard ammo to the mainstream boss. Team box. I don't know that you guys got anything for that. It does hit, right? All right. Maxine standard ammo. The only saving grace for you guys this time around. No juice. But she hits for a lot more damage than Moonshot. So how about a 28 spot, taking Rocket's boss all the way down to 58. 28% more damage with just a Maxine standard ammo and no juice. Back-to-back shots by Moonshot and B-Dub doing some work. All right, Trigger, you're up. We got Trigger, and then we got Julie J. All right, Trigger is going to play Rod. A lot of good back and forth. Both teams making some really good moves here. She's going to get a max torment to Julie J. All right, Double J. Now they're coming after you. And Trigger's going E3 Easter Feaster. Ooh. The dreaded Judas. The dreaded Judas gets you every time. Wait a minute. Ron's like, what? Hold on. Ron, what do you got? Oh, I forgot. Missed. Missed using the intervene. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they were saving it for a Judas. Trigger with the setup. E3 Easter Feaster. Julie J redirected it, getting ready to take down some serious walls, and missed shutting it down with the defensive instant. I think they're out, but they were saving one. That's right. She used Evoke early. The strategist. Missed the strategist. All right. Okay, well, it happened, but it didn't happen. Trigger played Rod. She max tormented Julie J. She goes E3, Easter Feaster. Man, oh man, does Vox have some defensive mitigation. All right, let's kick it over to Julie J. Julie J, you're up. Final move of round number 5. And by the way, at the start of Trigger's turn, she capped a boss. So Vox with their 4th flag of the night. I got to do that before Ron challenges me. All right. You know what? I'm amazed at both teams tonight because Cat pulling Moonshot out of the defensive zone put Julie J in a position where she had to go, do I go defensive zone or do I go temple? So it's kind of a gamble, right? Maybe she gets more than 25. Maybe she gets less than 25. But Julie J is going to roll on over to the temple. We know she had max torment. And she's going to go Larvae Limerick loaded. But she can enrage. So they put that torment on her. What's the Larvae Limerick loaded going to get her? It's going to finish off that red wall. So Walls, once again, super close. Julie J says, you know what? You might have got my Judas. But I'm taking down that red block. And you know what else she gets at the end of the turn? That's right. Blessing number 3. Look at that. Only 2 possible blessings remain. Mir got all 3 of them. However, Vox gaining some defensive points there. All right. That's the end of round number 5. We've got 2 more rounds remaining. This is the final round of 5 players. And then we get speed round. So let's start out with Rocket. Rocket, you're up. Your boss is taking a beating. Two more rounds. Both teams playing really, really good. Rocket's going to play Pet Repel. And I'm checking on something. One sec. I can't find it. I'm looking. I'm looking for the other Psycho. I can't find it on the map. It's killing me. All right, we're going to go Rocket F4 standard ammo, blue glob to Kel. And Fly Rod says, nope. Let me use my tank page 1. Not going to allow the big damage coming in from Rocket. But the pet repel. So F4, blue glob going to Kel, and Fly Rod says no. Not even going to take a chance on the freeze. Smart move. Smart move. They were going for the freeze. 33% chance. Well played by both teams. All right, let's go over to middle of the map Moonshot. he gets ion more than anybody in the world. All right, Moonshot. Rod is going to go over and take down a red block. Yeah. Julie J, you can delete it. Thank you. Thanks, Villar. All right, move back to DZ. So Moonshot gets his block, moves back to the DZ. When you move into the DZ, Moonshot, you do lose your seal because you move into the vial. F5 standard ammo, red glob to Main Street, and summon Benny to Main Street. Now it might get a little painful. So all they can really do is wait it out, right? Benny going over to Main Street hits first. It's taking the boss down. To 50%. Moonshot beefing it up a little bit more from last time. %28 more. Moonshot has Rocket's boss sitting at 22. Woo! Talk about some damage. Big hit, Moonshot. Big hit. Doing some work. All right. Let's kick it over to the Deacon. Got two teams. We got two walls. Two blocks. Mir got a few rings. All right, let's see what the Deacon has in store. All right, he's going to go Arc Spark M45 loaded. All right, Team Mir. And he can't play a pet because his Rex is about to wreck Kel, hitting again. And it hits harder. Kel, I got you down to 79. And Julie J using the prevention. Keeping that block up. You know what? Mir's like, hey, we got a couple preventions too. And a couple Judas. What do you think about that? Mir's had fly rod prevention. They've had Julie J prevention. They had Kel as a tank. So Julie J burning that prevention. Keeping that final block up. Rex doing some work. All right, speaking of, Kel, we got you and Rex standing in the dust smoke still. This has been, you know what, watching Kel struggle tonight has been rough. It's almost like she's standing in a swamp. It's been dust smoke and insane. Vox has really made an effort to take the bomber out tonight. We got Kel, then Mist, Fly Rod, Cat, B-Dub, Trigger, and Julie J. And then we bring our starters back in. So far, Vox with an excellent home field strategy. Mir starting to figure it out, though. Takes a little bit. You got to see it. But Mir's starting to make their move like Mir always does. It's going to be a race to the finish line, everybody. We know how the champs finish. All right. Kel going to play Max Seal. K9 to the wall. And Feaster loaded to the wall. So maybe a touch of overkill, maybe not. K9 does damage the wall. And Feaster will finish the wall. Mir taking down their second wall. First team to 2 walls. Been a struggle. Block number 2, and let's reset it. All right, let's kick it over to Mist. Mist, the strategist ninja. Going to summon Petro to Moon. And a Frantic 5 Jester to the wall. All right. It's like, is that wall going down? If it's going down in a big, big way. Moonshot, you are bumped out of the DZ. And F5 Frantic 5, yes. It's certainly going to take down that wall. As you guys know, there is no carryover, though. So we've got block number 2. For Vox. 2 walls to 2 walls. Petro will also deal some damage to Moonshot. Warlord Pet, Jason, I got you at 89. Plus the Vile Smoke, actually I got you at 79. Jason took the Vile Smoke and then also a Pet. All right, so missed Petro to Moonshot, knocking him out of the DZ. Frantic 5, it hits, taking down the wall. Walls are even. Let's go to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, you're up. Ah, look at that. Fly Rod's like, enough is enough. He's removing the pet on Kel. So E-Beach, your Rex is out of play. I mean, that damage was starting to add up. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Fly Rod using that blitz. And he's going to go Rage, Feaster. Now here's the question. What does the third wall look like in damage? Fly Rod going Rage and Feaster. All right, we check the health for the wall. Standard Rage, Fly Rod. Black and green. Black and green, Fly Rod. So Pet goes away. Rage and Feaster taking down 2 blocks. But they got some rings. You never know. Let's kick it over to Cat. Cat, your move. Cat, then B-Dub, Trigger, and then Julie J. This match might come down to these blessings. Might come down to how many blessings are added up at the end. Who knows? First time we've seen it. Cat, B-Dub, Trigger, and Julie J. Cat going to play red Nolan. Ah, she saw Fly Rod use that blitz, and then she snuck red Nolan out. Sneaky. And Jester loaded to the wall. We saw Fly Rod go Rage with Easter Feaster. We'll see Cat go Jester with Insane. Black. And green for Cat as well. All right, let's kick it over to B-Dub. B-Dub. Your buddy Rod is going to roll over and take down a green block. Every block counts. We got you on the blue level. And Moon, I didn't credit you for Amanda's boss, but I will. Amanda's boss capped on Moonshot's turn. So Mir has 2 flags. All right. Now this is a pro move. I love it. B-Dub, activate 6s to take a block. Blue block taken. Red Curtis to the wall. Red Curtis does not take down a blue block, but he gets about 3/4 of it, B-Dub. And Maxine standard ammo to Main Street. Is there any objection to this boss being obliterated? %. Even without potions, boss is dead. Rocket's boss is out of play. There will be no cap on Main Street. No time to cap it. Nobody will get Main Street tonight on this one. All right, so B-Dub activates, takes a block. Red Curtis to the wall to damage that next blue block, setting it up nicely. And Maxine to take out the boss on Main Street. Game just got super close, everybody. All right, let's go to Trigger. Trigger, you're up. And then we got Julie J. And then we'll bring the starters in. Trigger at the start of your turn. That's right. Rod is going to go just like Bonnie's did, right? Rod steals a green block. Puts you on the blue level. All right, so Trigger is going to move to their DZ. and activate 6s to take a block. It looks like B-Dub's move. Nice. She takes a blue block. And is sitting in the DZ. All right, Julie J, you're chilling in the temple. Like Shirley Temple. She's going to move. She's going to stay in the temple. And she's going to blitz Cats Nolan. Bye, Cats Nolan. He goes back into the wild. And that is the final move of the 6th round. So let's get the starters back in. Trigger making a big play for their DZ. All right, big shout out to everybody. Fly Rod coming in playing like a champ as always. Samurai coming back in. In the rover position. Moonshot still in, but not in his normal DZ position because Trigger just swiped it. But Trigger heading out of the game. Remember, she was a substitute. So Trigger gets the DZ, and then she heads over to the sidelines. Father Ron coming back in as a starter. So we've got Moon, Kel, Samurai, and B-Dub. Ron, Eric, Mist, and Cat. Julie J heads over to the sidelines after capturing her 4th blessing for Team Mir. All right, everybody. We got a good one. Each team, 1 move remaining. Let's see how it goes. Ron, your final move of the night, Messenger of the Lord. We got Ron, we got Moon, we got Eric, we got Kel, we got Mist, we got Riley, we got Cat, we got B-Dub, everybody. 1 round remaining. All flags have been capped. Mir got some blessings. Who's going to take down the walls? Father Ron. Red Aster. Teleport to their side. And he's going to gas blast Moon. Moonshot, taking the gas blast. To the other side of the map. Moonshot, I got you down to 68% after damage and fall damage. Ron jumping over to the other side, trying to steal the other DZ. Moonshot, you are, he's like, where did I go? You are over here by Mist. And it's your final move. We got Moonshot, then Deacon, then Kel. I said we'd be around 12:30 tonight, first night of running the jungle, and we're a little bit behind that, but still making pretty good time in my opinion. A lot of good strategies, people figuring it out, great gameplay tonight. A lot of match left. Moonshot. In Moonshot, we got the Deacon. All right, Moon is going to move to their DZ. He's going to play Max Spark on Mist, which will slow her 50% movement. And he's going to put Torment on Cat in round 7. So I like what he's doing. He's forcing some extra moves here. As a defender, very well done. Keep that in mind this year when you guys vote for Max Awards and you see these moves, Ron moving here, Moonshot doing this. These moves are very well thought out. These are very, very good teams. So Mist is slowed 50%. And Cat now has a Torment that she's got to deal with. All right, let's go to the Deacon. Deacon, you got nothing going on. So let's see what you're going to bring. Smart moves, everybody. Play it strong. All right, he's going to play Omega to Kel. And Omega's just going to break this seal. So Omega goes over, hits Kel, breaks her seal, goes away. He's going to go M45 loaded to the wall. Judging by the lineup, it hits. All right. Mirror's going to allow it to hit. M45 loaded. Insane Eric. Blue block. Blue block. That's it. And you get about half of the next blue block, but no 2 blue blocks. Half of the next one, Eric. The health of this pretty consistent to the last wall as well. All right. E-Beach, that's your final turn of the night. Let's go to Bomber Kell. Bomber Kell. We know that we had blitzes used. Kell is going to go K9, F5, Jester to the wall. And that's a big hit. K9 finishes off the blue. And F5 Jester. Blue and red. Blue and red. Double shot for Kell. How are those rings going to come into play, everybody? Do not go anywhere. Let's go to Mist. Mist chilling beside Eric and Kat. We got Mist. Samurai. Kat. All right. Mist, Red Aster. Speed Potion to the DZ. And Gas Blast Moonshot. She can do those because the one Max Spark slowed her down. 2 Max Sparks would have kept her in place. Mirror, any response to the Gas Blast? Oh, yeah. You know what? These sneaky ninjas. Sneaky ninjas, both of them saved their intervene. Sorry, Mist. You do move to the DZ, but your counterpart had something waiting for you. No Gas Blast for Moonshot. So you are not getting that 75 points from the DZ. Will that be costly? Could that damage you went to the wall? We're about to find out. All right, speaking of sneaky ninjas, Samurai, you're up. F5 Easter Feaster loaded to the wall. Oh, yeah. Red block. And how about half of the next red block? Samurai going big time. 1.5 blocks, Samurai. Doing some work. Cat, your final move of the night, and you are tormented, and then B-Dub will bring it home. We got Cat and we got B-Dub. Final showdown, everybody. All cooldowns have been used. No legendaries. All pets. This is what it's all about. Final 2 moves. Peel Torment. Gold Spark B-Dub. You can't do that. You can't Gold Spark B-Dub. She just did. She is making mini B-Dub at the end. And she's going F5 Feaster to the wall. Battle of the Titans here. Peels the Torment. Spark and F5 Feaster. And she gets a blue. And she gets a red for the F5 Feaster. All right, B-Dub, time to bring it home. Final move of the night, everybody. What can Mini Dub pull off? Sneaky, sneaky stuff at the end. All right, she is going to blue spark it. That's why you save those blue sparks. That's why she's a champ. She makes the right move. E3, Easter Feaster. And we got 1.5 walls left. And B-Dub does take down the final 2 red blocks. Of course she does. Team Mir getting their 3rd wall of the night. That's what Mir does. They catch up with those walls. 3rd block of the night, but it was not easy. All right, everybody. That's it. We have 4 blessings to take into account. So first and foremost, as we tally up the totals, how about a big, big shout out to both teams? Both teams playing amazing tonight. I will say, this is the best I've ever seen Vox play. Vox, certainly, very few mistakes tonight. I'm not saying they typically make a lot, but they had a lot of focus. So let me get the tally for everybody. Great match. Home field advantage is tough. There's no doubt about it. And you guys are going to learn. You're going to learn what to do in situations where people play home field advantage. So let me give the final 4 blessings to Team Mir. As you can see, didn't work out very well with the blessings, to be honest. Because we do start with the black. So we got black, green, green, and blue. Few bonus points there. So let's see how it works out. All right, we're going to start out with the walls. Mir, 3 complete walls. We know that's 900 points. And an extra 50. Mir getting 950. Vox, only 2 walls. And half of another wall. Only 750 for Vox. So Mir able to build up a 200-point lead right there. But we got a lot of extras. There were no kills tonight. Teams were playing the terrain a little bit, keeping the heat on people. But let's get the flags. Flags, Mir captured 2. Certainly the boss net was a factor. Changed up the strategy a little bit. Also missed going to mainstream. Changed it up. 350 points for Mir. 150 flag and 200. Vox, 4 flags. Four flags equals 850 for Vox. They had a great flag strategy and they kept on it. Defensive zone. Defensive zone, Vox was sneaky tonight. In round 5, they gained an extra 25. In round 6, they gained an extra 75. And in round 7, they gained an extra 25 as well. So Mir, 5 rounds. They had someone in a DZ. It's 125 points. Vox, $250 points. The total before deductions, Mir, $1,425. Vox, $1,850. 10-point deduction from Team Vox for using duplicate items. Final score, very low scoring. The way Team Vox is probably going to play at home, very low scoring. Vox 1840, Mir 1425. First game, first match, the jungle, home field advantage. We know there's going to be some challenges. You guys got to see the gameplay, the way it plays out. Someone plays boss net, you might have to get Main Street. Someone nerfs your bombers, you're going to have to switch it up. Mir was able to get 4 blessings, but unfortunately, the blessings were from the black block down. So, a lot of preparation with both teams. Vox getting out of the gates fast. Monday night, we have Sly traveling to Ark. Ark will have home field advantage, and then we'll see everybody really get a shot at playing at home. So, great job, both teams, early in the season. Don't ever underestimate the champs. I'm going to tell you, the champs will lose one here or there, but we know why they're the champs. Ron did make a request. He wanted to invite everyone over if they won. It's it's kind of empty right now. But Ron wanted to invite everybody over to the trophy room. He doesn't have any lemonade or anything made, Ron. Ron's a bad host. But next time Vox plays at home, Ron, we're going to have you have some beverages ready to go. B-Dub's like, we'll bring our own. There you go. I know B-Dub's got some whiskey in there somewhere. Let me say this again. When you play at home, you got to play well. You got to protect your home turf. It is going to be easier to play well at home. When you're on the road, you got to have a really creative strategy to go in and win. So this season, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight for every team. So all of these games are important because you certainly would love to have home field advantage in the playoffs. And there's just a lot of So think about how you want to play at home, everybody. Eric said we're going to take it out with a dance video. So let's do it. Let's dance it up. Big shout out to. Oh, by the way, I need your dance videos by this weekend. Get your Western dance videos turned in. There's no stream tomorrow night. We will be back fighting the Prophet on Friday night. It's a big battle raid for you guys. And again, one last vote of confidence. If you guys love Warlord, you love the Warlord pets, if you love the jungle, if you love the creativity, give me a 999 right now. And I'm going to play a dance video, and we're going to have a good time. Great sportsmanship, both teams. Very good job. Love the gameplay. Can't wait to see the next match. I'm really excited about the jungle. I think you guys are just going to knock it out of the park this season. So, enjoy the video. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.
Watch my tear all